Good afternoon, Jace, and happy Monday. I'm Grace Halter and hope you all had an amazing weekend.
And I'm Blair Baymiller, here to bring you all an amazing show.
That is right, Blair. Starting off, we have a top story with Claire over a potential scam going on in our area.
That is news to me, but I can't wait to hear more about that then we'll have a small segment with Angeline over Landon Giants' TikTok account.
After that, we will head into a weekend sports recap with Charlie.
Last but not least, we will go to Megan to get the latest on the light show with the QAudio app.
We have a lot in store for today, so make sure to sit back, relax,
and enjoy our show
because this is KLHS. Clay County Sheriff's Office is warning residents about a scam that has been reported by the people in the area.
This scam is now being shared everywhere and it's not new. This scam has been going on for some time now.
Let's take it to Claire with more information on this.
Clay County Sheriff's Office warning residents of a continuing scam? Let's talk about it. What is up, Jays? Getting right into today's top story, according to the Courier Tribune, authorities at the Clay County Sheriff's Office are once again warning residents about scammers pretending to be members of law enforcement. The scammers will say that they will be serving you civil papers and that they will know your name, address, and even some numbers of your social security. The scammer will not ask you for money up front, but they will give you a window of time between the call and when they say the papers will be served to give you a chance to pay. This scam is not new, but is becoming more popular around the metro. The Sheriff's Office warned people not to give away any money or personal information to callers saying they're with law enforcement. Other scams include people pretending to be deputies and saying that you need to pay off a warrant using gift cards or other money transferring applications. The Sheriff's Office social media post says, "Our civil deputies do not call in advance before serving you papers. They just show up. Just like we do not call and tell you that we have warrants," as so many scammers are trying to say. If you get a call that you are unsure about, go ahead and call the Clay County Sheriff's Office to their non-emergency number, which is 904-264-6512. That is all I have for you today, Jays. If you feel like something seems suspicious, it is. If you feel like you are being scammed, let an adult know ASAP. You are better safe than sorry. For KLHS, this has been Claire Hamilton. Have a great Monday, and please stay safe.
Thank you, Claire, for that awareness, and I will be sure to stay safe, Jays. Now we will transition into some announcements.
Starting off announcements with an opportunity for 3v3 intramural basketball. This will be on Friday mornings at 7:10 a.m., January 27th through February 24th. There are going to be teams that consist of 3 to 6 players, so choose your team wisely. If interested, respond to the email in your inbox with your team name and list of all the players. This next announcement is for any students who would like some extra help in their classes. Tutoring Club has tutors who are able to tutor in any subject for free. This is an amazing offer and very beneficial. This next announcement is for students who are biliterate in another language in addition to English. If you can speak, write, and read in language, there is a chance for you to earn your MVA, which stands for Market Value Asset. And you can earn this through the Seal of Biliteracy. That is all the announcements I have for you today, Jace.
Lots of good information. Now let's get into an interview with our reporter Angeline and interviewee Landon Giants.
Landon Giants has a TikTok platform where he shares positive quotes and just shares his thoughts.
Without further ado, let's take it to him. Good afternoon, Jace. I'm Angeline Stowers coming to you from KLHS. Today I'm here with Landon Giants talking about his positivity quotes and talks on the platform TikTok. How did you get started on these positive quotes and talks?
Well, it's more so just talking about the issues that aren't really addressed, whether that's for men or women or whatever the issues may be, whether it's something small or something much larger at hand.
And how do you deal with the hated comments that you get, and do you just move past them, delete them?
Well, it's more so, I talked about this in one TikTok, but it's more so just kind of filtering out the hate and not really essentially paying attention to it, because if you pay attention to it, then it just gives you less power and you kind of don't really want that for yourself.
And how do you come up with the ideas of these quotes and talks?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it's more so 50-50 on personal life experiences and also with my own mentors, because I have a lot in my life, and then they kind of help me or play a role in my life.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, Landon. I'm Angeline Stowers, coming to you from KLHS.
Good morning, Jays. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Speaking of the weekend, our Jays had a lot going on with sports. Starting off strong, our women's swim team had a meet. Our guys basketball team played Friday night, and both our men's and women's wrestling teams had a meet as well. Diving right in, our swim team was in a meet. This one was called the Como meet. It's one of the biggest swim meets that they participate in all year, and it takes place down at the Mizzou Aquatic Center. This meet featured 6 Liberty swimmers in the final on Saturday. Overall, the Jays would finish 15th out of over 30 teams. Next up, our wrestling women's team took place in the Queen of North Wrestling Tournament. The Jays placed 3rd overall in this tournament and had 3 different wrestlers take first place in their weight class. For the men, they wrestled in the Winnetonka Invitational, which the last 2 years they've also wrestled in and won both times. As this year nothing changed, as they wrestled in it and took first yet again. They won with a score of 440 points. The second closest team was Staley, who finished 100 points lower. Lastly, our men's basketball team played on Friday night in the 3rd place Stessman tournament game. They took on William Crispin. Liberty was losing by 14 in the second half, but a mix of a bunch of players would lead a second half comeback, and Liberty would end up winning 53-43 in a game that featured 10 different Liberty players. Overall, a really busy week, but a pretty successful one at the same time for Liberty. All these teams are back in action next week, and that's everything I have for you guys today. This has been Charlie Marshall for KLHS.
What's up, Jays? On February 10th at Liberty versus Staley basketball game, just before the boys game, LHS is trying out a new light show that will be directed by your phones through the QAudio app. And the student section will have over 100 light up sunglasses. Let's go to Jason Cahill for more info.
So we ran across this about 5 years ago. Miss Middleton actually found this project that was done at a college, and we said, you know, this might work for the high school. So we did this about 5 years ago. It's called QAudio, and there's an app that you get, and essentially they create a song that kind of takes over your phone and creates a light show off of your personal phone based on the music.
Oh, okay. And then how can students get ready to participate?
You got to download the QAudio app, and then we will prompt you to make sure that the app is open prior to us starting the light show. And as long as you have the app and you have it open, when that song starts, your phone's going to be taken over and you're going to be part of the light show.
Is this going to become kind of a common thing, or is this just you guys decided to do it?
Oh no, it's just been a while since we've done it, so we thought we'd try it again. We'll kind of see what the response is this time. And they now have other things that you can do with their app, and so we're exploring those opportunities as well.
And when exactly is it going to take place?
The light show's February 10th during the right before the boys game. It's a boy-girl doubleheader against Staley, so it'll take place right before the boys game.
All right. Make sure you download the app QAudio so that you can participate in this new light show. It's been Megan Gifford for KLHS.
Thank you so much, Megan, for that. Now that brings our show to an end, so please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make sure to head to our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for more updates and behind the scenes.
With that, our show has now come to an end. This has been Grace Halter
And Blair Van Miller signing off for KLHS.
Have a great week, Jays.